This podcast discusses a range of topics and is intended for mature audiences. Adult language may be heard throughout the episode. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use. The views and opinions of the cast, the guests, do not necessarily reflect any agency, organization, or company that they work for.
Did you even go to school? Did you pay attention? Are we supposed to fear your principal?
Excuse me.
You
Graduate with honors.
You're supposed to know who your principal is, though.
That just show you I'm a good girl. Never been sent to the principal's office.
You know who your principal was, Chris?
I mean, yeah. We had assembly with him like 4 times a week.
I remember my Georgetown primary.
He taught art in class.
Georgetown primary principal.
Plus my principal was a legend.
Principals, I think she was like at Triple C for like 40 years, 50 years.
But that's what I'm saying. Nobody's in the game doing it like that. No, like
I think my principal was the first principal prep I ever had.
Oh yeah, you were back in the 1900s, right?
Yeah.
What year that was again? 60. What year you went again?
The old John Gray principal live across from me. What her name is?
Miss McLaughlin.
There you go. I was gonna say it, but I wasn't sure.
She was my principal at the time, and then she left and went to prep. Actually,
Really? I
Yeah.
thought she had just retired.
nah, you get the government money and go get the private money afterwards. If they'll have you.
Right there.
Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 107, called D-Bird Off Guard. Why you want to give me the cue?
I need you to start doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, film this shit.
Time to get professional up in this bitch, huh? That's right, D-Bird. Whip him into check. Huh?
You know, I'm just talking.
Get your sleeves in order, huh?
We used to have a director for that, and it'll be like, let me
Yeah.
count you in.
Like,
3, 2.
yeah.
Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 107. I play host. I'm your host. Call me what you like. To my left, to my right. No one to my right today. So hopefully Nikisha's happy about that right now. Chris and Black, you got a robbery after the show, or you good? I mean,
After listening to the last podcast, I have a change of life now.
we're gonna talk about that. I want to talk about it actually. Yeah. All Black. I see you. Okay. Keisha, how are you?
I'm well.
What does your shirt say?
It says I'm over it.
What are you over today?
It.
Whatever it is.
What is it?
All of it.
Him, her, everything?
All of it.
How's your kid? He's back to school this week.
Yes, he is.
Is he nervous?
No. Please. Joe
You bought
can't
it?
wait to go back to school.
What kind of shoes you got in for school this year? That's the most important
That's the
thing.
most important.
I don't know the names of them, but they are Nike.
You fail. All right, never mind.
Where you got them from?
Support local winner circle.
Nah, man, you can't be buying shoes here. You got to buy them overseas because then he gonna show up school.
His friend, what are you talking about?
Huh?
You win a circle of
Well, I'm just saying for other
I'm gonna
things,
tell
but for
Chris,
back
bro.
to school.
I
Actually,
can guarantee you,
wait.
them children
but
that would be in JoJo's shoes.
they have to be all like kind of similar shoes, right? You
You
can't.
just got All Black. No, this is All Black.
Where you get some
Okay,
from?
okay. I don't know. I remember cause before you,
Chris not been in school in 30 years?
because
It
before
wasn't similar when in a way in school.
No,
either. It just happened.
we fucked it up for
Well,
you could wear whatever you wanted to wear.
I had the masterpiece sneakers. They were so ugly.
That's right.
I had a high green color and a high blue color.
No man, everybody were wearing every Jordan, every Nike, every Air Max, everything. You could wear anything.
Well, we've always been attuned to wearing our full black shoes,
No.
white ankle length.
That ain't young kids in that way. That's yeah. I used to go give talks in the schools afterwards, and I remember seeing them in their black shoes, and I'd be like, we sorry, we messed it up for you, man. My bad.
Even mess up the Burger King ventures and thing.
All that.
Everything.
Yeah, all that.
Fuck
But y'all don't need a Burger King. Y'all straight. And then y'all had Wendy's too in Walkersville back in the day?
Well, no, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I graduated before Wendy's came out.
Yeah, we had both. We had a choice.
Wendy's came out like right after I graduated. Yeah.
Sucks.
You know how
I enjoyed it.
I still went to Burger King.
You
Got the little $2 Happy Meal.
the cheeseburger meal, yeah, the $2 meal. That was lifesaver.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Barbecue-
$10. Yeah,
barbecue
$10.
sauce.
You can get $5 and get credit on your phone. You can go do $2.50 on a gallon of gas. Gas was cheap,
Yeah.
and you can do $2 on the Burger King
Yeah, man.
cheeseburger vibe.
And the UCCI they
Great
used
with $10.
used to walk through the little side road next to John Gray. But they cut that off now. They got a piece of board up there now.
Okay.
The serial killer path, I call it.
Honestly, bro,
Wait.
that's exactly what it was.
Rhyme to that bitch one night. Rhyme. Heard that whistling.
That's exactly what that shit was, bro.
Yeah. So you don't have no girls bringing you stuff to the school, like bringing you food?
No,
Nobody dropping you off, nothing. Come see their boy Chris at prep school.
At prep school.
You in prep, right?
Yes, I did.
That's what I'm saying. You had nobody come to the gate to go see Chris.
Ain't
Big
nobody
Chris.
was allowed to come in there.
They never allowed is another thing, but they used to. I know Keisha had them drop.
They
them off at
definitely
school.
had guys that used to, come look for some girls out in there. Them boys in the Civics used to roll up and, look for their underage partners.
I'm not laughing. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's what it was.
Oh,
That's what it was. You see the
100%.
Civic.
100%.
It was this. You hear the bass line come in. And at lunchtime, you wondering who come in with the baseline, and then you see the color of the car. You're like, oh, that's so and so. And then
the girl would be so hyped.
one of the girls, one of the girls belonged to so and so. Just what it was. Or if it wasn't our school, it was next door. Because I will say, next door had more to.
More to what?
Next door
More to
as
what?
in John
More to
Gray?
what?
No, the other next door.
Oh, Catholic. You talking about Catholic?
Okay.
They had more to.
What? Go
More
ahead and
to
say it.
what?
Yeah, we don't have any Catholic school listeners. Go ahead.
It was you a fucking liar.
I'm
But,
gonna just forward you the message.
There was a little bit more of more stops over there. Let's just say there were more stops of the Civics over there,
Okay.
and then also more of the used to see a lot more John Gray man hanging out by the Catholic fence.
Yeah, because y'all ain't had them pretty girls at prep. That's why. That what you trying to say or no? I'm trying to help you out. Sorry, I'm trying to.
I'm just saying there were more John Gray guys hanging out at the fence
Let me chill.
over by Catholic.
Let me chill.
I'm just that's all I'm saying. I used to steal mangoes from Catholic school.
Not steal.
You used to steal from the church, Chris?
Listen, I mean, we used to go up in the tree there, and then we used to have the little bag of seasoning salt and vinegar and stuff, and get the green mangoes, chop it up in the tree, and eat it.
Chop it up in the tree.
Yeah, we used to have the knife in the tree, sit down in the tree, pick the mango, eat.
A real island boy.
Huh?
Where did I get knife from?
We bring it to school.
Oh.
It wasn't to do anything. It was just for the mango.
Insubordinates too.
Christ, you acting like we were criminals.
You brought a knife to school, borderline.
It wasn't for fighting. It was
It
for
doesn't matter.
In case a fight popped off, so you'd have been good. You'd have had
You've
a.
been strapped.
no,
I mean, it was probably dull though.
It
You
wa-
said.
no.
It wasn't dull. It was.
How it gonna be dull and they cutting mango vape?
I'm just checking. I'm trying to
green
get
mango at that.
My bad.
Green mango tough,
I remember seeing butterfly knives in school. And the dudes used to do the flicking and all that
What?
shit.
That's true. That was actually a thing. For
That
a
was a
while.
thing for a while.
People used to bring them to school because it was fashionable
For
to have a butterfly knife. You ever watch? Well, I don't know. You kind of young. You know who? You know who John Travolta and Nicolas Cage are, right?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Two of my
There
faves.
was a movie called Face
Off.
Yeah,
I know that's
okay,
where you
that's
got
one
that.
of my favorite all-time movies. Do you remember the butterfly knife he had in that? John
No,
Travolta.
we don't remember the butterfly knife you had in the movie from 1997.
Anyways, he was teaching the girl the daughter at the time how to use a butterfly knife, and he it's like you open this up, slip it into his leg, and twist it so the wound don't close. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah,
I'll never forget that line.
I remember seeing him just being like, "Yo, keep that away from me," because the person who had it.
I always thought
They
they
always
were
do
shit.
foolishness.
Yeah. So I was like, "Nah, I good."
Yeah, they always.
I can see it from here.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'll hold it, but don't do those. Nah.
They used to bring them little stupid what they call knuckle thingies.
Brock's knuckles.
There you
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? What were we doing in school? Like, school was really like, why would you have?
But we weren't stabbing people in school. That's one thing.
Excuse.
It was fighting.
Must be in on a year. I watched
It was the-
people get stabbed.
No, you're a different generation. Y'all
Okay.
fucking crazy.
No. We had some really bad folks in
There
school.
were fights, definitely. I would always, because when I used to go taekwondo and stuff, there was a lot of kids from John Gray there and stuff. And every day I'd just come and be like, so what the latest fight was, and always be hearing, about,
Nigga wanted the tea for a long time.
Yeah. Rest in peace. But he was kind of a school terrorist at the time, but he was always fighting.
Yeah.
I always used to hear about him fighting.
That's true.
Yeah, boy.
I thought you were gonna say somebody else, but yeah.
Who?
I don't say his name. He passed away too.
Oh, okay.
But no, I asked that because I remember even like being in. Damn, I'm gonna call them on. They were Barton Towners. They were Barton Towners. But I remember going to school early in the morning, seeing people with Pepsi, and I'm like, yo, all right, cool. They're drinking sodas, drinking Pepsis, and it's like, yeah, it comes to my list. And when you switch to talk, that shit was Appleton.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I'm like, it's 7:00, bro. Like,
They still doing that?
but I'm saying, what
the
the
water
fuck,
bottle.
what was going on in our lives that we had butterfly knives, brass knuckles, and Appleton rum and Pepsi bottles at 7:20 in at John Gray.
When was the first time you had alcohol?
Damn. I think what I can't really remember is my uncle used to drink Budweiser, And I remember talking shit like, yeah, I want to try that. I want to try that. He's like, all right. And he gave me one.
Shit tastes like ass.
That shit is, I said, yo, it's like lesson learned. Like, y'all drink this shit on purpose? The white can, red. I'm like, this shit is horrible as fuck. Like,
I remember
keep that away from me.
I remember my first beer.
Put hair on your chest.
Didn't even want to finish it.
Don't
I had 2 sips and I was like, fuck is this?
I'll withhold my
It
story.
was a Heineken. I was at my friend's house. And because I never really had alcohol in my house. The only thing, I think I told this before too. The only thing I had in my house was, because my parents didn't drink. The only thing I had, my mother used to make rum cakes. So she had the little Tortuga, small things of rum to make the rum cakes with. But never had beer, wine, none of that in my house. So we was at my friend's house watching TV one day, and it was just us in his house. And his stepfather had beer in the fridge. And he's like, "You want beer?" And I was like, "Well, I ain't no
Sure.
bitch." I'm gonna say, "Yeah." I'm like, I didn't know shit about shit, right? I was probably like 13, 14.
I ain't no bitch.
And,
Pass me a Heineken.
And I went and tasted that, and I was like, "Okay, just gonna put this down right here and continue watching TV. Like I know I have nothing else to do because I am not drinking any more of that." Did not like it.
Let's go, Keisha. It's a podcast we share.
So my first time was wine. It was on a New Year's. I don't remember what New Year's, but it was just I was just at home or whatever, and my mom and her significant other at the time, like they just bought like drinks. So you know, you do that with your family. You stay home and you relax or whatever. And my mom was like,
Oh, your
"Would
mom and
you-"
Victor?
Victor was a child himself.
I
at the time, like-
was gonna jump in with it, but I was gonna let her live so her tell the story. Yeah. Give her mom a great one.
Victor couldn't look out for her, man. Couldn't look out for her. Tell her not to drink the wine.
I'm
whatever.
trying to teach her a valuable lesson.
Okay.
So I just had like a little swig of that, but that just put me on my ass. Like I was out till the next day.
Damn.
Red, red.
Mhm. She had put a little splash, a little Pepsi in it to, but I ain't do nothing. I ain't do shit.
Oh no.
So yeah, that was my first little taste of alcohol. And then, like when we used to go like jet around Cayman and like Eastern Surf Challenge and stuff. Because bear in mind, my mom is still within my, I guess you would say, generation. Whatever. Like we're
My generation.
You can go out and party with your mom.
I could, right. So back then we were still, in tandem like little sisters or whatever. So when I would go to those little events or whatever and I want little Baileys and mom go get that for me.
I remember one time, I don't want to out them, but I went on a sports trip one time when I was a teenager. And we went to international tournament.
Taekwondo.
And no. No, definitely not, because he got caught up in other charges. Other allegations.
No.
Say less.
Mm-mm.
More serious things that go on with him.
Say less.
You know,
So no to karate then. Got it.
Taekwondo. Well, I mean, he's no longer like. I mean, he's up in age now, so I don't even think he's teaching. I don't think he lives on island anymore. But I guess he had his faults. But anyway, when we went on the sports trip, and just one night, I think after the tournament was over and we had destroyed our body, they brought out this cooler full of beers.
Oh wow.
And just
you were 18, all right? So you're good.
Look at
No, I'm trying to do the Moff and follow the story.
I was not 18.
Okay, my bad.
I was definitely underage.
And
we all were.
And this is a dude that had charges. No.
No.
Oh,
It's a completely different sport. Is what I was saying. I didn't go away for Taekwondo. I did go away for Taekwondo, but we didn't. No. He was militant. He wouldn't let us do nothing. He was. You go to bed at this time. You wake up at this time. We fucking running 5 o'clock in the morning. 2 miles. You coming back. You eating this. We running again another 2 miles at 5 p.m. Like he was militant with us.
Okay.
He didn't fuck around. Like when it came down to training, we were fucking prepared. Like that's one thing about that motherfucker. He was disciplined to the core.
Not that disciplined.
But he had his other shit going on that wasn't too right. Anyway, but this other sport now, they were a little bit more liberal with the
refreshment.
With the refreshments. It was a celebration, because we dominated our tournament, right? I mean, we absolutely dominated that tournament. I mean, we ended up scoring, I can't remember. They only scored once the entire tournament against us. And
wow.
we must have outscored them. Fuck, I don't even remember. It was embarrassing, the entire thing. So they brought out some refreshments that day, and everybody was drinking some beers. But even then, I was like, I don't know how people can drink this. Until I was later on, I was 17. I remember I went Bobo's. And
Bobo's iguana.
I went to Bobo's, and I finally had a Coors Light, and I was like, okay, this don't taste so bad. right? It don't taste so bad.
Man, to convince himself that it tastes
You
good.
know, so of course, that was where I first started. And then I actually stopped drinking when I was like 17.
Oh, okay.
I had like about almost a year of drinking, and I stopped before I even turned 18. And I didn't drink again until I was 24.
Listen to that shit, bro. Before he was of legal age, he already had this episode where he had to quit drinking.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't drinking, like I would just have taste here, there, and everywhere. And then like when I turned 18, I started to go to the clubs and stuff. Then I started to like, find what drink I like and whatever. I'm a vodka girly, but it makes me very emotional. So now I'm a tequila girly.
So you get fun.
Wait, whoa. How the fuck do you find tequila is less destructive than vodka?
Tequila is fun, bro.
Well, I first of all don't drink to get belligerent. Like so
It don't take much with tequila though.
I guess speak for yourself, but
oh, you out there pounding them down?
I mean, I'm not pounding them down. I could hold my own, but I don't know. I just like I feel like a better vibe.
She dancing over there. The alcohol episode.
Tequila. So yeah.
What kind of tequila?
It don't matter. I'm not really like a tequila connoisseur.
All right, so I will say neither am I. But you remember when we recorded the live show?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what I had?
Oh, you had tequila.
No.
You had
I had tequila. It's called Ocho. Go back there and taste that bad.
Okay.
That is
put it
an
in my
amazing
notebook.
tequila. Somebody's phone is on.
We got Rob from the episode.
Unprofessional. Let's go now.
That D-Bird and his fucker.
And I don't call out my sound, man.
But
Bird.
you took me back when you said bobos and stuff though, because I remember like when we first started going out, you go to like to the pool places like Corner Pocket and then places like
Corner
that.
Pocket. Oh, you know,
And you were drinking like Mike's Hard Lemonade, thinking you doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
Even though like I got called
Let a girl drink one.
yeah, man. The
And
bartender.
Midori sours.
Oh, I love them. Them and amaretto sours.
The bartender asked me one time if I wanted a skirt to go with that.
Oh wow.
I never ordered that shit again.
Again, you fucker, you.
Then there was a craze with Hypnotic, and we started drinking Hypnotic.
I never
And
tasted.
pineapple Malibu too.
I know, yeah.
I never
was-
tasted Hypnotic before.
Really?
No. That was when that was going on. I had stopped drinking. Like I literally stopped drinking for like 7 years. When I was like from that before I was 18 till 24, I never drank anything.
So we gonna do a Hypnotic and Hennessy, do the Incredible Hulk, and bring it here for the
I
podcast.
remember that.
And do that for the podcast.
Do they still sell Hypnotic?
Of course.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
What kind of liquor is it?
Oh, I can't say.
It just blew.
That shit blue.
You mean like if it a cognac or
Yeah, it's
whiskey
like-
or
yeah.
I think it's
no
a cognac.
idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Huh?
Yeah.
2001. It was an Everett music video.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Hypnotic on.
Yeah, it was that. And what was that champagne called again?
Cristal.
Cristal. Yeah, that was it was on the
Yeah,
champagne.
I remember.
I remember Walker's Road. They had a liquor store by Walker's Road.
Yeah.
Mr. Corey. He had one bottle in there, and he had the gold plastic wrapping over it.
What, $1,000?
I think it was about 700 or 800. And I was like, I'm gonna go in there and buy a bottle of Cristal.
I want to be like Hove.
Never did that.
I was just gonna say that you used to see it on his music videos and all that.
When you think about them, man, they had bottles and
like
bottles. But I hear it didn't taste good, so that's why.
And it wasn't even sponsored.
Yeah, that was the thing. They didn't want black people drinking it. Or that was the rumor.
SMH.
All right, we've been talking long enough. Let's get into it. How much time we had, D-Bert? We just wasted or talked about alcohol for 15 minutes. Yeah.
Don't drink and drive, guys.
Yeah, let's just get that in there, actually. Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, not a little disclaimer.
I actually had to cut back on my drinking though. But anyway.
Chris.
Again, what's wrong with you,
talk
Chris?
off air.
Well, no, because
Chris, is everything okay?
well,
Do you need to talk to someone?
no, I just, I kind of like, I just had to refocus on, back on, doing what I need to do in the gym, eating and like not drinking, not saying yes to people as much as I was to going out eating or
Performing at Mango Tree.
well, if I do occasionally go out, I need to go out with a plan to, not drink or drink something and only have one or whatever. But I was drinking more and more, going out more and more, maybe twice a week or whatever it was, but it was too consistent. And then on the weekends, it was, I was getting too liberal with, what I was doing, eating. And, I just started to become lax in my things there. And I kind of fell off for a while.
Your routine.
Definitely. I completely broke my routine and I had to refocus and recenter myself because like, fuck, I'm really like starting to affect my mood, how I feel. you know, my energy, all that shit was going to fuck. You know, I just wasn't happy, and I just completely had to like refocus these past 2 weeks and like start saying no to going out, start saying no to everything. People get offended and stuff sometimes. They're like, oh, you know, you won't go out eat. I'm like, I'm sorry, like I gotta, you know, because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm gonna be weak and like cave in, because I know myself, right? You know, if someone can be strong and say no and not do it, then that's good for them. But I know like I might be able to do it, but then I might also cave in.
Yeah.
So I don't even put myself in a situation where I'm gonna fail.
Yep. Felt, Chris.
Yeah. So I've had to readjust my life to get back on this journey. It's been a little bit hard, but
Chris, when are we going to the gym? My birthday coming up.
When?
We need when? December?
That's like
a month. It sounds like it was next week. He can say, okay, we got to celebrate next week.
I thought we were gonna say like next week or Saturday coming.
Guys, if I say I won't get in the gym, it can't be next week. I can't expect to see results next
A
week.
year away.
Oh wow. Well, you better do some damage then.
You know what I think when your birthday is in December, bro? It's fucking all
You should be as my wannabe stepdaddy. That's one of the things that you need to have.
Stepdaddy.
Just so you know, you got 2 birthdays, mine and my mama, 1 week apart.
No, I have one birthday.
No. That's not how that works. You take the calf with you take the cow with the calf.
I got a pot on the back.
So over you.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
You know what?
What you doing tonight? Me and mommy have plans.
My birthday and I got plans.
Yeah, it's a special day for her too. You know what I'm saying? You the firstborn?
Mm-hmm.
See, I gotta make it even more special for her.
But you got another week to do that. Her birthday is literally the next week.
Nah, I'm a long-term play. I'm gonna set it up nice. She getting that week and the next week.
I can't even argue with her.
But Chris, I was gonna make a joke and shit, but you went serious on me, bro. Like, yeah.
Oh no,
I know.
I was like, I'm gonna light this dude up, and then he.
No,
but I agree with you.
You are more than welcome to light me up. Like I'm not like traumatized by that. Like I hold myself accountable. Like I can laugh at myself. It's totally fine. You can make a joke.
Oh, now we all need to be holding ourselves accountable.
I'm not sensitive to the issue or anything. I'm not gonna like It's just I fucking fell off the wagon. I'd be like, fuck, Chris, like you fucking doing what you're supposed to do. Fucking readjust shit and start moving forward again. It's just I respect it. I was fucked up for a while, and I was fucking up. And that's the one thing about the gym. Like you don't have any excuse. You can't blame anything. It's just you. It's the ultimate one-on-one battle. You get in, you get out what you put in, and there's no excuses, right? So if it's not working, it's because
the gym, man. They're gonna love this episode.
Yeah,
because you're not working, bro.
They gonna love this. And speaking of gym, man.
Yeah.
My looking my skinny too.
Come on.
This love working out though.
You talking a new diet now? You looking lean.
Yeah. You don't eat no more.
No, no.
Man, just all pickleball.
Pickleball and water.
Dink or die. That is a term move in pickleball for those.
No, it is.
Yeah, just because some people, you know what I mean, they think I'm
get the fuck out the kitchen.
Yeah, get out the kitchen. But nah, like for real, I respect that one. We gotta hold each other accountable. Like you said, the gym is a one-on-one, and nobody else besides you.
Yeah, boy.
So if you recognize some things, you gotta make the adjustments, and it may involve telling people, yo, I can't link this week, or I can't. I'm back on my shit. So,
and I will say it is like for me, and I guess a lot of people too. When you go there, like it is therapy, man. It is.
Oh no, 100%.
Like
the barbershop, the gym.
It's a chore for me right now. Working out, but.
She formative or shit?
I can work out, but it won't be that type of workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could work out, but it won't be that type of workout.
What did you waste? Have you played pickleball yet or no?
But I'm about to this weekend.
Oh yeah, well
we have a match set up.
I found that everybody that's played it love that shit.
They love it more.
You played?
Yeah, yes, I played.
You have?
It's fun as hell.
Oh, okay, this would be my
Are
first.
we gonna do a podcast activity out there?
Yeah, we should.
No, I probably won't be a part of it, but I'll help. Like I'll help set it up and stuff.
What the fuck that mean?
I won't be a part. I won't play.
Oh,
Why?
he's too good for us is what he's trying
No,
to
that's not what I mean. I take it serious.
Oh no, I think it's serious.
I take
Yeah,
it.
he
I take it.
competitive. Yeah.
So you hit around and have some shits and laughs. You out there fucking.
No, we all here to win.
No, I know. There's the joke around.
Me neither.
If
Me
you come on
neither.
with the
You
joke, stay home.
oh,
We don't talk until the game over.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
Might come out there, Michael Jordan intro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why I don't play sports in my adulthood because I'm very competitive. So
Nah, but that's good though. That's good.
Let's go.
That's good.
From Wilty Drive.
I wish I were from Wilty. I wish I were from Wilty.
The longest road in the Cayman Islands.
Oh.
Fucking Wilty. But now, so I said our intern Ron, when Ron are here, Ron is a big pickleball, so we supposed to set up a match. You want to set up with me, you,
Light work.
and
So are you in any of the leagues?
No, because the only leagues they really have is like corporate leagues,
Corporate.
but they do like rankings. So like
So you
doubles
do
rankings.
rankings.
I do rankings.
big time, no?
No, I don't know where it's serious. I got a lot of people that are better than me.
Okay.
That they're on my hit list. I read it. I catch one already.
is it?
Bro, no, catch him already.
I guess,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about.
but not 1-on-1. It's 2-on-2.
No, yeah, doubles.
Yeah.
Or you
Because you could be on a partner
you can
sometimes.
fuck him up.
I'm not gonna say like that, but I won.
Well,
But no, it's fun.
11-9 is a win. So,
Yeah, so it's fun, it's competitive, and it all depends on your partner too. Because there were some games where I played against him, he cooked me too, because the partner. So it really, but it a fun game.
It's a fun-
but
it's fun sport.
it is competitive, and it is a great workout. Like it's probably the best workout I've ever had in
I
terms
will
of
say
every
it's good,
sport
it's
I've
good,
done.
Cardio wise, I loved it.
It's
I was
crazy.
having so much fun out there. I'd love to go again.
And
How many times a week?
I go.
Not you, me.
Oh, I was gonna say I go.
that's why he don't record now. Could he be playing pickleball?
Oh.
Yeah, so to be honest, that's probably that's why I didn't come to some recordings. I was practicing.
Well, you're gonna need to switch that out because you
No,
know when we
I hear.
record.
Nah, we firing him on this is last.
I was surprised. I don't get the letter from HR.
You have to
Well, this is actually a meeting
A meeting.
for to
I-
discuss.
I have it in my drafts right now. I'm about to do a spell check in what's my Grammarly? I use Grammarly. Shit, you better check that right quick.
Make sure no AI neither.
But nah, real talk, those boys, Thompson and them, they got a fucking goal, man.
Yeah,
That is a goal, man. Cause you go out there and you play. And after you play, you go to the roof.
To the roof?
Roof's got
And
good food. People
good
be
food.
drinking. Saturdays, the kids go out there
The
and play.
playground.
I went there one Saturday. They had like
Ain't no more
four,
complaints about the
they had
playground.
4 birthday parties going on at the
Yeah,
same time.
yep.
That life.
Different tables, yeah.
part is like I said, kids be playing. They be playing pickleball. Grown-ups be playing, drinking, food.
this is not
a
a-
great place.
It's not a paid advertisement, but it's just how
Oh yeah.
it shows you the times that we're in now, and even too with like no cash or whatever, because you have account set up.
Yeah.
So you
I
go in
have
the store, rent a bottle,
They just
buy
charge you in
shoes,
the month.
and
Yep.
the month.
And fun, yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
And
a,
if you-
Nice. So like thought,
That's
well
thoughtful,
thought
yeah.
out. Yeah.
yeah, it's
They're great.
Convenient.
I personally love it. I stop in on Mondays though, cause I've been running down my body. Like
well,
literally.
that's why I paused too, because my Achilles get fucked up.
Yeah, I literally went every day last week. My knees on fire.
No, I'm alright.
Yeah.
How old you is now, Bridget?
Do
You over 30 now, Bridget?
Yeah. Over
It needs.
I 31 one.
Bridget.
I 31.
Nah, but you know how
It
this
don't
is?
matter. From the time you hit 30,
Yeah, man, it
the
go quick.
knees,
Yeah.
the knees retire, Bridget.
They'd be like, oh, we 30 now? All right, cool.
so I
You got
can
start warming up and shit now.
Oh no, and that the thing, people will think you go to pickleball and just play. You better try to get a
No,
little
man,
more
no.
opinion, because
Yeah, man.
but in terms of cardio, like if you're looking for something fun to do with your friends and stuff, I can't recommend nothing better than
Yeah, man.
pickleball. Like I still go to the gym, obviously to try to keep size, but when it comes to like just fun and like
The one thing
Left
I'll say
knee.
about pickleball is that the barrier to entry is really low, and
Very.
the skill ceiling is very.
I hate when people say like that though. Okay, it sound like
literally
just
just
get a paddle and walk on. Like any idiot can do this.
No, but what I'm saying is,
It's
that
true.
it doesn't take a lot of skill to play versus like playing tennis or squash, where you do have to have some level of training.
Nah, squash is a
True,
fuck.
true.
Nah, I won't fuck with
So versus pickleball, you can pick that up in literally 5 minutes.
Yeah,
10
because
minutes.
tennis people when they come over, they normally like miles ahead
They dominate.
of
yeah.
everybody. So that's why if a tennis person fall in my group in
You're like,
rankings,
oh fuck.
nah, vengeance. I killing you. A man came out there in a full Cayman tennis club outfit, and I took it personally.
no man.
I took it personally. No, I got mad. I was like, "This is pickleball. Get that tennis shit out of here." Lit.
I could
Yeah, but
Yeah, he didn't talk the whole match.
Did he
was
bust you
fucking
off?
vexed.
no, I beat him.
Oh, you beat him?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you not know Rashad?
Yes. I said like And I try to contain myself because I am very competitive. Like,
Man out there making Kobe and Shaq highlights in there, yo.
what? No,
Fucking jumping in the sky.
no, I doing all that. I jump. Like he hit one ball to me, and it was super hard. And I just hit it away. And I looked at him. I was like, "Get that shit out of here!" And then I had to apologize. 'Cause I didn't really mean to say. It was just I literally looked at him. I just looked at him and said, "Get that shit out of here."
But I like that though. I like try stuff.
Me, I be going and
Yo, man, I thought about you the other day too. I went out by the court. We used to play ball up in Savannah. To play fit.
Oh, the basketball court.
Yeah, she got it all decked out now, bro. Proper court. Like, they're not on bricks no more. You know, we used to play on brick.
We were on struggle, boy.
Okay, got fucking potted rim with the hoop and all that. So you run into the pole. Is it potted?
We were running into a rusted pool back then, brethren, getting tetanus.
I read one article that, well, I don't know if this was from late last year, early that Pickleball say they won't expand that ground into
that's
multiple other
that's the first phase.
basketball and
First phase.
football fields and
They're doing a commercial center and all that. I think they
that's-
got housing going across the street and then doing like a 2-story commercial
I
building.
could live right across from Pickleball.
I hear you.
I would actually make the morning play
Your knees are
at like
fucked
8
up.
a.m.
Yo, we gonna talk about any topics, so let's get into it.
This is
Go ahead.
Shout outs.
Good
We did
conversation.
alcohol. We did fitness. We were
That's such a weird
well.
alcohol fitness
We balance. We showing you balance. Go have a tequila on Friday night and then go play pickleball on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, P3. I see you over there, Ferrari.
we did all right.
Yeah.
We're not competitive, but podium is okay.
Feel good to get on the podium.
I mean, it doesn't make it a crying weekend.
You be crying on the weekend?
I was just gonna say when you create.
I'm the Dolphins start about this week. I my team beat you on the preseason. So that's where now.
I did see that.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
All right.
But
And I have like a fantasy league or what?
I used to do. I don't do it no more.
football fantasy is boring as fuck compared to basketball. Basketball fantasy is way more fun.
But it's too much though. It's too much.
Depends which type of fantasy. You talking about just points or categories?
Category.
Way too much work.
Yeah, too much.
Category is
Too much work for
category
I don't wanna
is
go to points
amazing.
no.
Football is boring as shit. It's only once a week.
I got
You
research.
That's why it's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
'cause
oh,
you
I
gotta
love
have
football.
the
Once a
brain
week,
power.
the team's done.
And then it's a lot of luck in football because if your star player goes down, then your whole team fucked.
No, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You are
You
going
drop
the way
a
of
running
ways.
back first. First man get injured, your whole team fucked.
Yeah.
I used to live in the waivers, bro, and just be
Oh,
grabbing.
geez.
I mean, you can get lucky, but for the most part, if your star player go down in football, and the thing is, there's so few games, so there's no real chance of them coming back or making any impact on your season. You're done. Versus basketball, you can
Nah,
really,
basketball's a pile of shit.
you can really navigate.
Because I remember playing in the league too. Man wanted to have triple doubles as a category, and one man had Luca.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Russell
Jokic,
Westbrook
yeah.
at the time. I'm like, fam, you don't get that category every time.
Yeah, it's
That's why.
triple doubles is lame.
Yeah, sorry.
The
Anyway,
triple double categories.
sorry, Keisha.
So we're not touching.
Yeah, no more sports. I'm sorry. Before we get into food, you know how this podcast goes. You got some topics? Let's get into it, bro.
You guys spoke about an interesting video.
No, I was
We
just
getting
about
there,
to
we
throw it out there, but
Oh, okay, go ahead, throw it out.
All right, let's
I
go.
mean, yeah.
Go ahead, Rashad.
No.
Our pickleball correspondent.
from the court.
Yeah, we only talk things strict to
Listen,
pickleball.
man, in
He
the
didn't come across there.
Hold on. In the community group, there was a post put out there of a recording of I don't even know where the guy was from, but somewhere in Europe.
I've
The European accent. And he came to Cayman and went looking for, just asking around where the dangerous people were. He just casually showed up
Nah,
in some next man's country. Was like, where do I find killers?
No, but come on. You pull up to a random country and an Indian guy.
So-
it came on.
So that's what I was getting at.
Of all
My
the
beef
people you
with the
could have
video is not about the gun violence. No, bro.
No. But who is that?
He met him online. He said it. I watched the whole video.
Yeah, but of all the you come to
This
Cayman.
is what I'm upset about. DOT, Kenneth Bryson. Nah, we need to have a talk, bro.
But nah, because what is that?
This guy shouldn't come here and get a fucking tour from an Indian dude that works at Maples. And he thinks it's a legend.
Hold on, no.
And they have hummus.
Wait. Yes, he got in the hummus. He done came on, and then he said,
Take me to fucking legends and get hummus.
hold on. He said, this is the best hotel in Cayman. Turn around, the fucking Grand Caymanian Holiday Inn, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was like, are you losing your mind? People in Cayman, what do they think Cayman?
If I was Rosa Harris, bro, I'd be having I'd be slamming the desk He's our ambassador.
Listen, you know,
who is that?
but at the end of the day, that led him to his connections. That led him to where he was.
We going to get. He said we're going to get turtle, a local delicacy, and took him to Macabuca.
And he was up Bon Town, so he gotta get proper food.
Crazy. And I'm pretty sure that was over the weekend.
He went East End too. He went.
Yeah.
So let's break it down a little bit then. So this dude has done documentaries on YouTube for a while. He goes to these different countries. He tries to show, I guess, the good and the bad, the underbellies of these societies. Cayman, he says he happened to be coming from Cuba in transit to Jamaica. That's what he says.
Mm-hmm.
He stops here. He meets with his friend he met online, an Indian dude who's in there preparing with light spices because he said the guy can't handle the spice. So this is his apartment. The dude takes us in to look at his his computer. You see the fucking Maples logo on the side, and the teams. I need to find out is he okay? Anybody work Maples? Message us, please. Let us know.
He went
if
HR.
he's still employed. He definitely went HR today, right?
Definitely went HR.
Yeah, he got a call.
We need to have a
How
conversation.
does
something
it
like that.
Rashad just be like, can you come to the office for a second?
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, or they send you a meeting invite.
Get the
It depends what kind of.
here's the form.
Yeah, it depends what kind of meeting. If it like a firing meeting, they have their rooms. You get a little meeting invite. You go there, you get let go. But if that
You
doesn't.
can't go back to your desk, right?
No,
'Cause you-
no. But that might just be a little conversation. You know, you break.
he gotta get
You
fired.
can see the resident IT guy here. He could tell you.
You
You have-
too?
No, I don't.
That's an IT-ish type shirt. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, true. But Chris would know more than me. He's in a bigger
That's a
corporate
Chris one?
firm. Like
Chris, like, he definitely
Chris,
fired some
if
people
that
before.
was- with your workplace, what would have happened?
I mean, it depends on what
Here you go,
where
depends.
they work, on how the level of sensitivity information they had access to. Right, if it's just you know, an admin and stuff like that, then you know they would get treated different than someone that has access to one, clients, right, specific clients, two, sensitive information, whether it be account information or, you know, depending what it was, right? So it's like if you're a relationship manager at a bank, like they're going to treat you differently when you leave because you have access to,
Of course.
to money, you have access to revenue. So the way that you get let go is way different than the way someone else will get let go.
I would have called him in, bro, and been like, "Y'all here? Well,
Yeah.
just give me the fob. Just give me."
If I was a Caymanian, if I was his boss, and I was a Caymanian. Yeah, I would let him go, man. Because who are you?
Nah, you know what I'm gonna say. That's dope. So he had the logo up, so that gives you an idea where he worked. But he also had teams up. We don't know what was on the screen. You could zoom in a little bit. You could
Yeah,
screenshot
somebody
it,
go
whatever.
in probably decipher that.
But I'd be more embarrassed that, yo, this how you represent us, dog? You took the Monte Legends fund?
Legends, Grand Cayman.
No, Legends is fire. I'm not knocking Legends.
Legends not bad, but he ordered the hummus, bro.
Hold on. You go there on any
Baba
weekend.
Ganoush.
Hold on, but you go Legends any weekend. I'm full of Caymanians.
No.
You don't take someone from
That's the
overseas to Legends.
All I'm saying is, he kind of got a real Caymanian experience.
No,
The man said, yo, he did what he said.
Man went to Legends.
He said,
Oh, wait, that's
this
true,
the
that's
Honda
right.
Fit. This is the most popular car. He wasn't like,
No,
he
he
wasn't
wasn't
like.
lying. He wasn't lying.
I just wanted Kumar to line us up a little bit better now.
Oh my!
No, he gave.
Sorry, no. Sorry. My bad.
No, he's a
He did not give him the tour front. He gave him the day in the life of
him.
a lot of Caymanians.
Talking about insurance prices and shit. You went to Legends.
you because I don't be down in no ghettos.
No, I
You go Legends.
skipped it because I saw some
I was
things
looking
that
for
I
my
didn't
car,
like.
to be honest.
That's
Yeah, I skipped some of it, man, and I was just like, okay. Once he said the Grand Cayman, and that kind of pissed me off. So I skipped forward. I saw him taking to Legends. I said, okay, Legends. I like, okay, Legends. I like Legends. Not bad.
Hummus.
And then I saw him order fucking hummus. I was so mad. I was like, really?
Like
He was,
all the
he was
things.
proud.
Marty,
Too. He was
they
like, this is
come-
good. Like,
Yeah, and I was.
this is the
but then,
best. Like,
that guy interviewed probably like. I
so
think I
this is my beef when I say about DOT should get involved or should have been involved.
no Cayman style lobster. No.
He was
No,
just
no.
giving. I felt
DUT could
bad
be
information.
involved with that video.
Of course, I'm joking. Of course, reporting. But Rose and them should probably get it pulled off, bro. Like, just come out and do it again. Let's take this is a real place.
Do it again.
I'm gonna take it to Vivine's. We can get into the killers too, but I want to talk about the girl too. Who the girl was, bro?
we know who she is, and
I don't know.
that voice sound familiar, man.
She was smart. Though. She's like, I'm not getting no
It
camera.
has nothing.
I didn't actually hear the voice of the girl. I think I skipped too far past that.
So my beef is with the dude, the Indian dude, is like I felt like he just gave wrong information.
Yes.
And if you got someone to come from overseas, give them the best of the best, because that's what we pride ourselves on, hospitality, whatever.
But he probably don't.
But that's what I'm saying.
He
He's not
not
qualified.
if he were here,
He
we
said
could have taken street vibes.
Could have taken street vibes.
He would have seen a real thing. You know. So
Now we're looking at too. I was looking at when did it take place? Because obviously it took place during the last hurricane storm when everybody was boarded up. So it's about a month old or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't this weekend going.
yeah.
But no, it was
That's
interesting.
even worse.
It was interesting. But
When the gun amnesty were going on for true.
Yeah, but the money said, you see the Glock I look nice.
So he ended,
3D printed.
3D printed. Yeah.
where did he end up going to Logwoods?
Oh, so shout out to Leon, our resident West Bay
The ear of the street.
connoisseur of the ear of the street. I not get into the names and the groups and whatnot, but
Well, it's in the video.
They were
You
from,
can watch the video.
They were from Logwoods, right?
I don't want to be wrong and say
okay.
the wrong thing.
I have no idea.
But I was just more shocked too, like why y'all did it with the with no protection over their face though.
Yeah, that was wild.
Nah, this is social media, fam. If you can't see me, what the point?
Oh, okay.
But then to put the gun up and just be like on some
No, don't do that.
subscribe or die.
You didn't see that part. You didn't see that part.
That's exactly what he did that while out.
Yeah, please don't use that on any part of social.
I heard the dude sneezing in the background. You heard the dude sneezing?
But
Yeah, so I was just like, and the dude didn't want to pull it out. At first, the dude was like, yo, Jay, pull that shit out.
3D printed.
This is 3D one. That's
Damn.
yeah.
And he was showing all the drugs and stuff too.
they were fun. He's like, this one here for the real drug kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
So yo, when it was driving to the location, I'm like, yo, I know they're not going where I think they're going. And I just like, all right, make the left, make the right.
Shit. They showed shit.
Shit went where I was like,
As in, like, to West Bay?
Yeah.
it's her, yeah.
My thing is the man show every single turn and corner. Bro, if I was somebody else looking, I just rewatched the video.
He would know, boy. He was.
Bro, it was the whole. I was like, nah, you could at least cut something and then just show.
He gone?
You
He
put it
gone?
up.
He's safe.
No,
He gone.
but
He left.
bro, that madness, you got your whole location on YouTube for man to just go and just search. Man.
Well, I mean, like,
he should have edited that.
I mean, like, everybody came out and know.
I didn't know.
I wonder if they regret.
I didn't know nothing.
I wonder if they regret that. And the girl must have known because she was obviously she didn't want to put her face on that.
He was with the shits.
She probably snitched on the murder. She tried to do.
Ask the questions.
I think.
Wait, hold on. What?
She
Go
talked
ahead.
about a classmate murder somebody in
But was that the. I'm going to call names.
Yo,
There's
chill,
only one.
chill,
No,
chill.
there's only one murder that I know happened
We
like that. So is it that one? And he just got sentenced.
I don't know.
That's the only one I know that happened like that in broad daylight.
But she used discernment. She was like, "Yo, don't put it in the family."
All I know is whenever turn, she was like, "Oh yeah, there's some killers right here. There's killers over there. You know, there's blah blah blah." Here, I was like, "God damn, this is the."
But that was in West Bay. That was Bond Town.
She the DOT of fucking murder or something.
Directory and yo,
Oh.
we need somebody 6'5",
But
light skin. Okay, cool.
Back
Gotcha.
to your question about the guys, I just think they were ignorant and they just don't think that it would have come up to light. They just were there on a
They had
regular
no.
night.
Pause that. They had to know because they asked him to see his YouTube channel, and they watched his previous content. The guy said that.
Yeah,
They said
but
they agreed on the interview.
think that was gonna blow up in Cayman. I don't
Why
think
would you
so.
not think that, though, Keisha? I'm not saying.
Repercussions.
Wasn't that nigga Russian? He from like some far place. I get
Well,
it.
you
I
want-
get it, right? Like you don't expect a Russian or whatever where he from channel to Cayman, but you got to name
know,
it.
But you know what probably happened was they followed his channel. The video went up and they started sharing it to different friends.
People, yeah.
And once you share it to one friend, that's a wrap.
Nobody just dropped yesterday, though.
That's what I'm saying, though.
He just dropped yesterday.
I thought it been out.
But that's
so
what I'm
why
saying.
the sketch
Once-
went of it.
It has Cayman in the title.
Yeah, I got Cayman
The
Islands.
algorithm got shit. Put that shit in your feed.
The algorithm will put that in your feed, man. Even it got a bunch of random letters, bunch of random words. Cayman Islands.
So I was like, what the hell is
You
this?
gonna be like,
You type in Cayman Mall Road, that Bible gonna pop up probably and be like on some other Cayman content.
let me see
So
what
it's just-
views I have. I'm pretty sure it got.
They have 15,000 last I saw it.
Oh, that the whole came on now.
So I want to ask this then. So
Yeah, we
obviously
check
we know these things take place in Cayman. We know people are upset. We know people are concerned about gun crime. Like you mentioned, you just had the gun amnesty. What are you hearing as the reason that people are so outraged about this video? Is it because I want to understand it? I want to understand if it's just that these guys have the weapons and the drugs, or the guys went online, did this shit, or what I think is a part of the problem or the issue here is people are upset that Cayman is being looked upon in a negative light.
No, I haven't heard that point. I haven't heard that take. But I think people are more frustrated from a standpoint that we're having those crimes here or whatever, and like the police not solving it. But like these niggas on this fucking camera talking about, oh yeah, see this. Like, so how some random person could come do a whole YouTube video, find the killer them, and you live here, and then no arrest, no nothing. Like, I think that's where the frustration lies for us as.
And those guys were just
In the
talking,
society.
you know, if you want to get someone killed, you know, it costs this.
They saw they were just talking though.
Yeah.
They saw they were putting on a little bit.
Like couple hundred, you know.
Yeah, you know, they put on an American voice.
No, but a man actually told me that, you know. One barber one time tell me, he said, yo, yeah, man, he said, yo, man, don't you do things for, he said, you won't get a man touch.
I've heard that. Yeah.
I say, you lying. He said, yeah, man,
Yeah.
250. I'm like, no,
Off air, I'll tell you something.
Ross.
Crazy.
No, okay. we don't want to get indicted.
For 250? You taking a life for $250?
That's not even an
They
excuse.
take man for less.
That's not even an excuse. See, Bill, bro. You still got balance at the end of the day.
You stay right.
Yeah, you might have put a K on the end of that.
Yeah.
Put a K on the end. Yeah, we might be talking. I might switch my. I'm just kidding.
Mm.
You know, but yeah, that was a very interesting video.
They were talking. I heard some cries for attention in it too, though. If you listen to it, if you watch the full thing in
Man,
content,
them said they don't got nothing to do.
they don't know that they say got them on smart in IT and trades and all that.
What they chose to do. I do not feel sorry for them. Take yourself.
Here we
out
go
of
again.
it.
We going by here. Going by here again.
Get up, Keisha.
We going by
Yeah,
here again.
I'm not in it. I'm not in it. I'm not in
No,
it.
I'm not in it.
This whole thing about being a product of your environment, that is a choice. Enough man come from West Bay, not like them. They chose that life to sit there and do fucking nothing. So I'm not sorry for them. Okay.
When she started cursing, I gotta be careful. I gotta be quiet.
No,
I think it's valid what you're saying. I don't think it's.
not waste man life. That's what they want to do. Sit down and brandish guns and with the drugs and the this and the that. That's what they want to do. So let them do that. I'm not sorry for them. Not one bit. Did you just see that?
It's when she says it and then she looks up like she's just done.
As I said what I said.
like an old lady.
Said what I said.
Well,
It's over.
I guess that concludes that. Thank you for listening.
The next time when they come down, they need to hit up somebody else, an actual Caymanian, and yeah.
But listen,
But
I
first
mean,
of-
also remember, no.
Granted, I wouldn't take them to know. I might be the gang member myself. You might see me.
To be fair, the Indian guy didn't. We didn't know if the Indian guy lined him up with them. So
No,
the Indian guy was shot. He was the first half. The second half, he wasn't discussed.
Also, we don't even know how he buck up on.
He didn't snitch on that. He didn't snitch.
Okay.
Come on, you just put 2 and 2 together. Like,
I mean, you could assume that.
But
I'm definitely going to assume the
the
Indian guy
man
has something
met
with it.
multiple gangs. He said the first gang that he went and talked to the guy, the man said, nah.
Yeah, because there was a part that it said that they cut it out for safety.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then
That's the
and then he went and found these other guys, and then they went to, I guess, investigate his channel, and they're like, okay.
Not investigate.
That what they say? They say want to see your stuff first before you give the interview.
Make sure you're not the popo.
But I'll at least cover my head up or something.
Like something.
The money the Miami Heat jersey repping our team, bro. What's that?
I was like, damn, I had that shirt once one time.
The only thing I guess I would be mad about is just the image. Yeah, just them making it look like it's a cool thing to be.
But did you watch it?
No,
Did you watch it?
I don't got time for that.
But
No, but you should watch it so you get an understanding of what they're discussing. The dude is saying he grew up in that fucking life. His father, his grandfather, like he.
Uncle.
That's a product of your environment. That's not. I can go out here and I don't get a job at the Ritz or Maples. I'm just saying it's a little bit harder than it comes off as.
No, for sure.
If
But at
that's what-
some point,
He was down there crying, saying, "Yo, the things that I've seen, no young person should have seen."
Mhm.
You don't just cope with that now by go to work a 9 to 5 and nothing happening. You might self-medicate. You may be susceptible to going out hanging with the boys outside on the street and then getting caught up in the life. The man said, yo, when he went home to get a drink and he didn't want to go out again no more, the dude left and the dude got shot 20 minutes
so
later.
then where DCFS is, because I'm pretty sure for
Yeah.
high stake individuals, I'm pretty sure DSFS would be involved in their houses because of what's happening. So
I mean, you should be willing to get help, though. That's the other thing, right? Some people they don't view it that way.
Yeah, but a child, you can't tell a child that they should be willing to get help.
We just had that conversation in the group the other day about the young girl who was raped by her stepfather, and someone said that they failed her because she had to go live back with her parents. So I'm saying you can't. There's still
my point was that you can't give a
give the child an option, right?
Right, like to some extent you can't give them an option.
Yeah, but then you put them back in an environment that's DCFS can't take them fully like that all the time.
No, I know.
So then you go right back to XYZ neighborhood,
and then sometimes the child don't even know they're in a fucked up environment.
Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, you grew up seeing shit thinking it's normal. I remember that Beanie Siegel verse when he talked about they were so poor he thought money was white because they grew up on food stamps and didn't realize. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but So I see some older people talking like how basically you just putting Cayman in a bad light and how things are, and it's like that is how things are.
Yeah, and
it's been like that forever. We've always had gangs here. There was a big quote about Truman Bodden saying that we didn't have gangs back in like the late 90s, and then I reread articles and shit, and you hear about murders that took place.
I would
just
say that's a lie. Yeah, that's a belief.
We've always had affiliations in gangs, and I would say they're basically little families to each other. Like maybe it's gonna sound messed up, but they are. It's a community and family, and you're gonna gravitate to what
Well, the youth there said in West Bay we need to stop with all this gang stuff. It's just family killing family.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Rashad, we need Rashad, man.
No, they just think of pickleball.
I was gonna say that set up a pickleball fundraiser. There you go.
Just come and settle it, man.
But that seems to be the thing for them. Like they very good with their hands and stuff. So like if you put them in recreational activities, they seem to be good with that. No, I'm being serious because we always talk about what is the solution? Like they're good at their hands, so put recreational stuff down there for them to do. Pardon? Put them in a kitchen? Yeah. Cause they go fishing, then they come back, skin the fish, fillet it, do whatever it is they need to do.
That's too much work though.
Listen,
I can say there's one
we
Percocet.
take them off the street.
You
see what I talking about?
No, but that's always been the thing is that
it's a choice. You are choosing the easy way.
We can't say to somebody
it is a choice.
Stop doing this harm or bad because come work at Wendy's.
Yeah. Come to my
no, but that's the reality.
True thing, man.
You can't tell them, yo, you get to
no. Okay,
you get to make your own hours. You wake up at 11. You know what I'm saying? Hit the block for a couple hours.
But you being a menace to society.
Yeah,
you see, that's my problem. If the gunman then would at least give back to the community in a way that was positive, and but no, they just won't be.
They give y'all concerts and thing in events.
Where?
Yo,
who give us concerts?
Back to school, man. Back to school. The turkeys in the hood. Yeah.
You know what?
Back to school drive.
Yeah. I mean, the police did mention that though, didn't they?
What did they mention?
That some of these events that get put on are funded by drug money.
Oh.
Yeah, these artists that get bring down and stuff.
Serious?
Is
because I see no.
You didn't read the article?
Yeah, man.
No, it was an article.
No. I saw the article.
Oh, you
just
asking
what part the because I was like, where this shit at?
Yeah.
But no, you got to do it.
They got move the funds on there.
It's used to because you don't have to prove how many tickets you sold to wash the money. And it's cash, right? And you can say I got this at the gate.
And that way some businesses don't use debit card.
Hey.
Some of your favorite restaurants?
No, man, they have it.
I would just say, don't you dare.
Yeah,
don't you
face them, boy. He is tasty.
Some of your favorite restaurants, some of your favorite barbershops.
Oh, no.
The barbershop scene.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue it.
For sure.
Yeah.
And barbershops is,
But, yeah, so it's unfortunate. Cayman's in the news for these negative things, but it's another chance for somebody to take the stance now and say, yo, let's try to address some of this stuff because it is an underbelly that exists here. And we can't no longer deny it. And somebody says that we need to vet who come here and film. Like,
that's not how that works.
He's allowed to come here on a trip. He was
for what?
Like knowing who he was and what he was going to do.
But what does it matter?
But that's what I'm saying. If the real issue is the element that's you don't want to be shown here, you need to go and address that. Someone can come in with an iPhone tomorrow and film whatever they want to film.
Like,
But again, that's what I'm saying. We're upset the wrong thing.
So we want a totalitarian country that.
But that's what they, and they want harder gun limits and penalties. And it's like, nah, that shit still exists.
And even like the gun laws go higher, like it's not like
I guess he might not have, the person on the camera might not been aware of it. But it was in discussions that was going to get raised. Now you're going to tell me, say, yo, we just made a mandatory minimum. No, it's no longer 10, it's 15. And I think for murder is 30 now, I think, or 35. They've all went up by like 5 or 10.
Mhm.
And you still say, let me go up on YouTube and show the thing? That shows you that we got different issues, bro. So trying to police it, curb YouTube or curb this person from recording. Nah, you gotta go talk to these guys, have meetings, figure out how, like you said, how we can get them involved, get them
Some
some
of them don't
jobs.
give a fuck about jail.
But that too.
Well, put them in jail then and make them sit there and rot.
But then we still
Put 'em
pay,
there.
but then you still creating broken families. You still turn
But
around.
it can be broken either way, so pick the lesser evil, Vic. Do you want them on the streets influencing the other children? No. Put their asses in
They
jail
still-
where they don't want to fucking do
They
nothing.
still influencing other
Or
children.
wanting to say in Little Cayman.
Nah,
whatever
nah,
you want to
okay, man.
No, we leaving little Kim out of.
Shit.
I guess I'm to the Brock, man.
Wherever. Somewhere that will teach them discipline.
Yo,
Character.
speaking of the Brock, bro.
What happened in Brad?
Phil caught one with that episode. We had to let Phil breathe last week, man. The World Talk episode.
I haven't listened to all of it.
You a fan of it, Chris? You like that
That shit
episode?
was fire. That was such a great interview that Phil did.
Really? I haven't watched it.
Yeah, man, the guy he interviewed,
I know Nathan. I met Nathan.
What's it, Walton?
Sound like you got a story with Nathan. He's like, I met Nathan.
No, because I'll tell
Yeah,
them off air, but yeah.
I will say I have to commend Nathan for he's
Being
very
100.
very very self-aware, understanding of his faults, his addictions, his wrongdoings. He very vulnerable interview that he gave, extremely raw, very graphic in terms of the content that it covered. Like, if anyone wants to go listen, I'm going to warn you from now, they cover crimes, suicides,
sexual abuse, everything. Yeah.
like the
Drug
whole
use.
gambit. So if you're triggered by any of that stuff, do not listen.
Nah, listen the same way.
Vic.
Listen the same way.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why we do it for. And that's what when I heard the interview, it reminded me of why we said let's get into podcasting and sharing these stories, because people are not discussing these things and they're under the table.
Yeah, but some people cannot listen to that without being
Triggered. I understand.
Triggered
I
and
get it.
hurt.
I get it.
But anyway, at the end of the day, that interview, the stories that he told on there were next level. The one story that got me, and I recorded it and put it in the, well, there's two, but the one particular that got me, that was straight out of some movie shit. When he said it's just one, it's just, he got into a fight at the bar. He walked over, hit this guy over the head with a beer bottle because he didn't like him. The guy's bleeding over the floor. The ambulance came to him. There's blood all over the floor. And he says he just starts dancing on the blood on the floor. That is some like Joker shit right there.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, like, something was really wrong with me. Like, he has some real mental health issues.
He's not professing to be like totally reformed in 100.
No, yeah.
So no, but I want to make that clear, because I haven't heard of him. I didn't know who he was before. So when I asked someone from the Brock about, yo, we got this interview with this guy, they about to put it out. What you can tell me about him? And they were like,
well, we can't tell you about him.
yeah. And they told me about the liquor store robbery, where he robbed the liquor store
and called the police himself.
Yeah, that shows you some type of remorse, right? No,
Yeah.
So
he sat down there. He said he was 13 beers in and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah,
he just called 911 himself, and they thought it was a prank call.
Yeah. So
his story is fucking incredible.
And it reminded me that we have these kind of stories in Cayman, and I think it's important for us to share them, not in a salacious standpoint, but to help share and educate people and
But you see,
and work for him and work for his family. I got a lot of calls when that episode dropped.
mm-hmm.
People were triggered. I know the Brockers were listening. But I do think it kind of leads to a healthy type of dialogue. And I'm hoping that people can come out of it with a different perspective on people. This is what we did with the Tyson interview.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to have a different perspective. And to allow people some grace. Because who I am 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or even if I'm on mental, if I have mental health issues or I'm abusing drugs, I'm not who I am now. If I'm trying to make an effort or whatever. And when he talked about some things that happened in his life, I was like, oh, okay, this is now given a better perspective as to why this person has done some of these things. But also too, it's so far gone. And I thought it was interesting too because he mentioned the skateboard part. He was a big into skating, and then they lost the skate part this week.
They still have Mariners Cove little area there. It's not great, but they're out there. So it's trash, but I don't know.
Mariners Cove. Speak to me in Caymanian.
That is Cayman.
She would have been a baby.
So Mariners Cove was an apartment complex on Spots Road that got it famously got washed into the middle of the entire complex.
That's Mariners Cove.
I know it has.
So you know what?
I don't know, but it was.
Is it not No.
Ocean Club is
Ocean Club was all concrete. Then this is different.
Mariners Cove is still down. You can still see the foundation of this.
And then they have a skate park out there.
I think government bought
Wait,
it.
They turned the foundation to a skate park out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got little spray painted. They got little ramps and stuff out
I
there.
think Sabrina Turner bought the line about a year ago maybe.
So the man go out there and skate.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember driving through that shit during Ivan. Like after Ivan was done, took my mother's car and I was driving. It was like you got to go up this piece, and when you go up, it's like it was the middle of the unit was in the road.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing like a couch. I was driving by the couch.
I remember people saying it, but I had never seen it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you'd have been like 6 months or
It was
something.
10. Shut up.
Baby. So shout out to Phil. Good episode.
Please.
Plus the Venezuela episode too. I thought that was good.
Before you go off of the topic, that going back to like Nathan, it was a choice. See how Nathan choose to live his life a different way.
Well,
He's trying. He's trying.
Well, you have to listen to the interview to understand because it's not as simple as you make it sound. Because people,
no, I know it's not. But my point is that it is a choice. I don't care how easy, hard, whatever. It is a choice. That is my point.
He's just fucking black or white, you know. There's no gray in it.
No gray.
Because Keisha, you've never.
You don't. Because you don't know where I've been.
But in terms of in terms of addiction and drug addiction,
yeah, addiction different.
Have you been addicted to drugs before?
No comment.
Just say no, but no comment. She don't got a lip. She not even scratches, you know. She not selling her mother's car, furniture.
So like a drug addiction isn't just a choice because you actually have an imbalance.
It's a chemical imbalance.
So you don't have a choice in that matter if you're addicted to something. It's not just you just choose not to be addicted tomorrow. You can try not to have it, but your addiction just doesn't stop. Right? So, it's not just as easy as that. And, people are imperfect and people have imperfect. Anyways, listen to his story and I think you'll have a new appreciation for,
not just him, but addiction in general, like the shit that it puts you through.
Yeah. He talks about, his life is, and he's only 30, which was incredible as well. I was like, you went through all this stuff.
And this is what I'm saying, that Cayman has major issues that we have to continue to talk about. When this dude was talking, I thought he was an old ass dude, and until I realized, like, this dude younger than me.
He just turned 30 this year,
and he done lived a life of
what his name?
Nathan
Walton.
Wait, Nathan what?
Walton.
Okay.
Wild ass boy.
Someone's not subscribed to the podcast.
Somebody what?
No, sorry.
He's not subscribed to the podcast.
I did.
Oh.
You know what bothers me?
What bothers you, Chris?
What grinds your gears, Chris?
Is that these very, very seldom in this era do movies actually have like a hit score.
What do you mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like back in the day,
like Rotten Tomatoes type thing?
No, score as in song.
Yeah, like Titanic.
Titanic.
Song.
Go on.
Yes,
yeah.
Like what was it? Free Willy had the Michael Jackson song.
I never watched Free Willy.
What?
No way.
You never lived life.
I guess.
You never.
Tell your mom we gonna have a family name. You don't watch it.
All right, because I watch TMNT again, right? The original.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the original one that came out like 89, 88, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember
the Vanilla Ice song?
Well, no, that was part 2, and I was gonna get to that. So I watched part 1 and I remembered part 2 afterwards. So part 2, Secret of the Ooze, they had the Vanilla Ice song, Ninja Rap. I remember going back to school the next day. We were all singing that shit. Ninja, rap,
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Yeah, I remember what I thought.
go. You never watched?
No.
She wasn't born in Christopher?
It had the lamest ending of all time, but the song was fire. And then I also remember like Ghostbusters had the Bobby Brown song.
Where the hell does this come up from? This felt mad wrong. Yeah, that's why.
Because it just been bothering me because I was just like, ain't no move. Like I just miss like having hit tracks to movies. Like they don't have none of that now. Because I got out of
It's cheaper now just to license a song. Yes.
I've watched a couple movies recently and they just didn't new movies I didn't have and they're big blockbuster movies and none of them have like have those songs. They're either reusing songs that have already been popular.
It's a cheat code, yeah.
Or but there's nothing original.
Like Deadpool, they use the Backstreet Boys.
The NSYNC song. So like Ghostbusters, they had the Bobby Brown song On Our Own.
You sound like an old man, so get off my lawn.
I just kind of miss. Well, I mean, like Disney still kind of does it because they had the big hit with what was that movie? Even that movie, kind of old now, Frozen.
Oh, Let It Go.
Let It Go.
Oh, that was fire.
That was a big song. But like when's the last time you heard a movie that had an original song that was a hit?
Must have Wakanda. All the Stars with SZA.
No fire.
Yeah, true. I'll give it that. Oh, and actually, the part 2 had the Rihanna song.
It didn't do good.
No, it didn't do good. I didn't.
Oh, so it wasn't even a hit then. So
Speaking of the movies,
Mm-hmm.
let me suck us out of here real quick. Come on, babe, what are you doing, fam?
Well, the day beds.
The day bed.
I have an explanation for that.
All right, going through.
Hold on. Let me just do a disclaimer first. Please, guys, if you're thinking about doing it, don't do it.
You did it, though? Like an idiot?
No, I'm talking about, you know what, Rashad, I know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
No.
using a day bed to watch a film. I'm talking about don't do what we're thinking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that? Like no sex?
Fucking yeah.
Oh,
No,
so you gotta tell people that you can't have sex in a public space anyway.
come on, look at the generation we in though. I'm sure someone gonna get up.
Somebody going to try something.
Yeah.
At the movies.
Somebody's.
What you talking about at the movies, you?
No, but you know,
At the-
crazy. Granted, I used to work at the cinema.
You
No.
need to.
I used to work at Dart, so we did IT for the cinema. So when you think nobody's in there and looking at you, there is someone. There's someone that can see everything.
In the thing.
Yeah, for the little projector room, and if they just go, just happy to see you.
Why keep your
the
friend like
video
she's
is
never
going.
heard anybody going to the movies and doing something we're supposed to be doing?
No, I
Because to me,
did that when I was like 15.
public place. Like what are you getting away with?
15.
It be okay.
What
Okay.
years ago?
I'll chill.
I did when I was 15. That was a couple years ago. Well,
I know the old movies. You see some stuff. The old people.
Oh, yeah,
the
man.
old ladies.
old movies for sure.
Old movies? What?
Old movies.
I'm sheltered.
Get the back
Very
row. Get the back
thankful.
row.
for that.
You just get the back row. You get a jacket.
My God.
Yeah, man. So, but
So Joe cannot go to the movies then.
Hell no. Nah. And they got beds now too? Nah.
well, beds.
They're
Just put your head down. Put your
they're
head down.
just they're trying
The
to
jacket.
increase revenue for underserved seat
Yeah, cause I see this
because
trash.
because normally that no one buys those front rows.
You like
No,
this
no,
whole fucking
yeah.
So they're trying to
right.
figure out a way to increase the
Okay.
purchases. In my mind, at least, that's the
Nah,
reason why
we
they
get
did
it from a business standpoint. I do.
But,
I get it.
I mean, it's still such a shitty position to watch a movie in.
I'm just saying, I don't want to see you on everything 345 or Cayman Waste because you try to get it in and then now you going viral. That's all I'm saying.
But like, why do they do that? Why do they have the seats dead in front of the screen and nobody wants them? Like, what?
For people that either are unable to climb stairs or are in like wheelchairs or
But you can't enjoy the movie. Like,
nah, but that building wasn't retro. That wasn't done with that in mind. You know? Remember that building was a regular theater first, you know? And then they did the VIP seating later on.
yeah,
Right.
but
what I'm saying is
they've made it wheelchair accessible down there, and there's also seating for. I guess I'm assuming if you can't climb stairs, you can just take.
So I mean that unit is probably what 20 years old now. They've been there, what, 15 years at least. Let's say 15, maybe 15 years.
the base celebrate. I see them with the cookie. What they 10 years?
So what I'm getting at, I'm assuming is that if they were to build that today now, they wouldn't have that sort of problem. I think they wouldn't build like
Those
that.
seats are too close. But then even in the beginning, like, why are we seating people dead smack in front of
Hey, the old cinema had them right up there
No,
too.
they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Right.
You will fucking. It was worse. The old cinema from Marquee. That shit was. and the seats were trash, so your neck was fucking broken at the end of that shit.
And your
ain't no joke about that.
So
Yo, but I guess at the end of the day, it was just how bad do you want to see the movie?
yeah.
If it's sold out, who willing to take them front seats? And back then, it was a first come, first serve.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no assigned seat, nothing.
Yeah.
You know that thing used to piss me off about the old cinema?
Here we go, sir. Yes,
when
sir.
them motherfuckers, it'd be like 2 people hold up a whole fucking row.
Yo, why you cursing like that?
Wait,
No, you gotta-
Because who gives you the right to hold up a whole row?
What do you mean? Oh, they were reserving seats for friends?
Reserve a whole row?
Yeah.
They get there like 20 minutes early before the movie and take up a whole fucking row.
This my whole.
I remember
This my squad.
to
Yeah.
go see Biggie. They did that. A lot of people
Fuck. Move.
A lot of people came out early so that they could block.
I
the
don't
seats
give a
for
fuck. If you won't hold 1 seat or 2, okay. A whole fucking row? Mm-mm.
Yeah, that goes back to where we are as a society, man. Because I don't think that wouldn't even be cool to do that. To be honest.
No, it's not cool. Anyway, but they solved it now. They got assigned seating even in the
in regular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the fucking premium seat.
Anyway, here we go
All
to
the prices
VIP.
gone up.
And I have time for that.
Lot of mercy.
Even VIP gone up. No, fuck.
What it is now?
VIP used to be like 24, 23, now like 27.
Probably ain't, that shit ain't worth that.
VIP not worth that?
Don't get me wrong, the chair is nice. The little.
So you would go back to bad knee seat to
No, don't get it twisted. I go VIP too. I was gonna go see something the other day and it was only regular, and I was like,
I couldn't tell when the last I've been one of them regular.
But then why I like it though. I like it because of the entrance, the concession stand by itself, the entrance,
Yeah.
the seat, obviously. Yeah, so it's a couple. It's a couple. Yeah, a couple.
the rear entrance.
Yeah. Sometimes you just lay it up for me, bro.
I
You want
would
me?
say pause.
You want me come like D Wade?
I was Kobe. You
Nah,
were supposed to finish that.
Nah, D Wade and Brown.
Okay, yeah, you're supposed to just.
What else we got, bro? Let's go here. We've been here for a minute. Go ahead. What else we got on your list? Because Keisha ain't putting nothing down.
Damn.
I'm here.
Yo,
aren't
did
I?
you know that they're speaking movies again? You know they're doing a Fight Club reboot.
What is like?
Bro, we don't care about. Y'all be quiet, bro.
They're doing it with all female cast.
Oh, I might watch. So.
Hear you.
You never heard of Fight Club?
No. I'll
Brad
call
Pitt?
you Vic.
And Edward Norton?
No.
Fight Club.
Mm.
Look it up. It's a cult classic.
Since you want cultural stuff,
But Margaret, what's her name? Margaret Robbie?
Margot
Robbie, whatever her name is there from Barbie and Suicide Squad. She's supposedly starring in it. But I'm still like, that's like not even like really plausible as a plot script to me.
I still don't know what you're talking about because
It's like an underground fight club where people go to fight.
he just don't get it.
Literally a fight club.
It had a really good twist at the end, so that's why people should check it out. Since we're talking about cultural stuff real quick, I want to shout out to Dr. Judith Nichols, who's doing a play called Juve. It's at the Cayman Drama Society, end of August, early September. It's the weekends. Go on CDS and get your tickets for Juve. Then also they're prepping What's Happening. What's Happening is coming back. That's our version of Rundown. Shout out
At
to
the
Mark
Hardcore.
Brown, all those faces that we know. That's coming the end of September, but I lead in to say that because we got to acknowledge the passing of Mr. Dave Martins, a cultural icon. I remember thinking he was from here all that time. I didn't realize he wasn't from here. He was from Guyana. But musician, trade winds your mothers. He was a heartthrob, I guess, to your moms and fathers and them. So, hell of an impact on our local culture here and also just around the Caribbean. He's made headway. But then also what probably most notable for to us, a younger generation, is Rundown. So if you've been to a Rundown, it's him and Henry Matu.
He hired Henry. He's the reason Henry Mutu ended up here on Cayman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Day, I think it was in 90, passed away in 90.
89, 90.
Sorry,
yeah.
89. 90.
89, 90, somewhere around there, yeah.
Live the full life.
And contributed like crazy. Really good musician. What was the song? The woman song. Shit. Traditional woman? No, I don't mess it up. Sorry. But nah, we like you said. I think Chris was talking about one time.
I was
Legends or something like that.
I was actually very fortunate because he had left Cayman for quite some time and went back to Guyana. And he came down to visit Mr. Henry. And rundown was happening at this. It was like one of the last actual rundowns to take place. And Mr. Dave was here. And just one random night I went, and it was a one-night show. Dave took over the last like 30 minutes of rundown. They didn't actually do the plays. They just gave Dave like a 30-minute segment to do like his songs and stuff. And he performed and did some storytelling for 30 minutes.
Wow.
That was actually, I mean, little did I know that'd be the last time I would actually see him in person, but I'm very fond of that memory now. And thankful, Rundown is I never even thought of it as a play. It was just something I always just thought existed and had to be done.
Same.
Kind of like Pirates Week. It's just like you just expect it to be done.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's that time of year. It has to happen.
Yep.
Just like the sun rises, Rundown happens.
Mm-hmm.
And
funny you say that, because like as an adult now, like I have my kid or whatever, and he likes like the Cayman culture stuff or whatever, but like I don't always bring him because he could be a little brat. But like you saying that reminded me, like, yeah, every year my mom used to take me to all these events, so like it coming up, and like he getting older now, so he's starting to take account in that all of these events are happening, so he's trying to get involved and he want to come, so I think I might carry him to Rundown. I think he'd enjoy it. You
taking him, Miss Cayman?
No, no, he definitely not gonna sit and watch that.
The family feuds.
The who?
I call it Family Feud.
Oh no,
that's literally what Miss Cayman can be sometimes. As
this table warm with the next table.
Family Feud, boy. I haven't been to Miss Cayman since I was like a kid. My mother's took me a few times, but I just remember the hooting, hollering, arguing back and forth between who had the loudest family. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
I think this one.
Saturday's show is gonna be really good.
Yes. Yeah, this gonna be heavy.
Saturday. Like,
are they streaming it again?
They have to. They have to because they can't. They don't have a venue that can hold everybody.
And they're sold out. They're sold out too.
Yeah,
shit.
They got some good girls. I mean, they have a good.
Because I remember, was it last year? They like went like 24 hours.
Oh,
it was a long ass show.
No, year before.
It was the year before?
Yeah, because I went last year and it wasn't that long.
Okay, so they learned their lesson from the year before then.
That was a Lion 7?
No.
No, man.
It was in Weston too. It was long, man. It was long and drawn out. It was the year that Tiffany won.
Because it wasn't like they did it like after midnight.
Oh yeah.
Like it kept going, yeah. Because there was a lot of girls that year, but
okay.
Yeah.
Yo, hats off to those girls, bro.
Hello.
Couldn't do it, man.
What do you mean?
They've been working their asses off too.
Pageant life is what you make it.
I mean, I don't know. Just put yourself out there like that for people to just. You can't please nobody.
What I do like now is that it's different because back then like pageant life kind of followed a strict rule and how you should present yourself and all that kind of stuff. But like this year now they're breaking barriers. There's no age limit. You don't have to be single. Like you could be married, have kids, all that kind of stuff now. So I like that part of it now. That it's more open to other women.
Let me ask you a question. Anybody didn't know got kids?
Pardon?
There was one.
There was, but she dropped out.
Yo, chill, Chris.
What do you mean? Fuck you, act like.
Nah, because I know my friend Chris. I know what he doing. He looking at me. He gave me the look like there was one.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
So
Chris, fuck up, blood.
I don't know what it's on, bro.
But we do
I'm just reporting the news.
No, but like, see, Brianna, I think she's the oldest contestant to ever enter Miss Cayman because previously, it was, I think the cap was like 26, 27. She started one.
Oh, she
started one, yeah.
Wow.
So like little
26
stuff,
was the
little
cap?
stuff like that. I think.
Wow.
You just fucking up your pool of people you can pull from. So
right.
It makes sense
it's
to open it up.
Mm-hmm.
So now I wish those girls all the best. Obviously, big weekend coming up for them. Can't imagine what they want to do after that shit is over. Like just
it would be tough to be Miss Cayman and have kids because if you like tour to do all your duties and tour around and.
But that's the thing, like regionally, they've opened it up that way now too. So I'm sure they have to take all of those things into effect now.
Because I mean, if you out there, especially like if you Miss Universe, like you like have a whole year of just you all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
What Mike say about them kids?
Fuck them kids, except my kid.
Except my fuck them kids. Let's get into it real quick. 1.2 on the referendum vote.
1.2?
Yeah, 1.2 million.
That people say no?
That's what it's going to cost to do the referendum.
They've freed up 1.2 million so they can carry out a referendum vote before the end of the year.
When is it gonna?
Just showing you that we can get this money whenever we need this money. That's all.
So the one of the good arguments is that we have an election coming next year. I think it was the 2000 either 9 or was it 8 or 12? Whenever that election was, where they did the Constitution referendum in tandem with the election. Same time. If we have an election coming up next year, why not just put the referendum same time as the election?
Because they need us to.
Especially if this is a quote unquote non-binding referendum. So it's not even quote unquote valuable. So why are we spending all this money for something that is not even binding to the government?
Time will tell.
So in my mind, I would like to, as candidates may come and grace us in the studio because they need publicity, I would like to ask, why not have this referendum during the election and save the country $1.2 million? Mm-hmm.
Questions that need answers.
These are the hard-hitting questions that we like to ask.
We'll be here.
Y'all be knowing the answers. Y'all don't want to hear them.
We be knowing the answers. What I mean, Vic.
They want to get that shit out of the way now so they can have a
plan.
A clean vote. Yeah, I know.
Nah, not just that, but I think they should have referendums every time they do an election, to be honest. Because there should be questions that we should ask, like in terms of, the marijuana use.
And the gambling and all that.
The gambling.
So can we not ask that same time?
Well, this is the thing.
We could.
Well, what Kenny was promoting when he first ran was he wants to do a referendum on all of those questions. There's different topics. That somehow have gotten kind of watered down to just right now, which is the cruise vote. But I do think that whether or not we do have the cruise referendum, you do have to have a discussion about if we don't get into cruise business or if we don't continue in cruise business, what are we going to do for the existing infrastructure that's there now?
You mean it fine as it stands?
Nah, they dying during when the boats didn't come during COVID. They were dying. They had a loan program for those businesses out in town and if you were tourism,
I'm sure some other businesses would find opportunity there to sell something besides Chinese T-shirts. They're what? Oh, are small.
Oh, so you're just. Oh, yeah.
Well,
so you're saying we need better infrastructure overall, regardless.
Well, no, but that's different though.
That's
a cargo port you're talking about, right? Yeah. So, but they want.
Have you seen what Little Cayman
about cruise berthing?
Have you seen what Little Cayman is working with? Okay, then digress.
But I mean, they want to make this non-binding in case they lose.
Yeah.
So that down the road they can still build this port.
In case who loses?
So in case the vote doesn't go their way and the public wants the berthing facility, right? So they want to make it non-binding because if it's binding and the public votes no, that means we'll never have
one. Got it.
Unless we have another referendum, pretty much, I think. So now if they do it non-binding, that doesn't hold them if we vote against it. And even if we vote in favor of having a cruise berthing facility, they're not saying what kind of facility. They're not saying size. They're not saying what commercial. They're not saying anything. They're not saying what's going to be dug up or whatever. It's just you're just expected to vote in favor of it. And then down the road, that could mean anything.
Anything, yeah.
And why are you going to vote?
That could be 7 peers.
Why are you going to vote in favor of having a berthing facility that you have no idea what the scope of it's going to be? So it doesn't make sense. So they're just saying, oh, it's just to get an idea. No, why are you going to spend $1.2 million just to get that? Just to feel the temperature of the country? That doesn't make sense to me. And if that is the truth,
That's important.
That's a fucking waste. $1.2 million for the temperature.
I didn't say 1.2
No,
million.
but
But I'm saying
it's things like this that makes me feel like the government be playing with us, because it like you put on a referendum and you think we're not paying attention just to see, and like look at you now bringing out all these points. We don't know what kind of
This
period it is.
definitely a joke.
We don't know how, like, you get what I say. So it just kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna throw this out there and a vote for that. But it's like, no, like, tell us what this is about. Let us know how this will impact us, how it will impact our future. Like, give us. That's why I want to vote no, because I don't know what they want to do. They just want to put a port in my face. No.
Well, it's, at the end of the day, the government is ultimately looking for ways to, I believe, get this port done. I believe they, for whatever reason.
So if they're gonna do it either whether our vote, then why are we voting? If they're gonna do it or.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna do it regardless, but I think they're trying to create a path of least resistance to getting it done. And if ultimately it doesn't get done, then I guess they have to have a plan B. But ultimately they want to get it done, I believe.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, we're in that business, and if that business is now moving towards using debit cards or like these different type of technologies, the minute the day we decide not to continue with that, we're hurting ourselves
again.
So I can understand why the government would want to participate in doing so,
but don't lie about it.
Fair.
Don't lie and say all the reef out there is dead and it doesn't matter.
But then y'all told me the party the other day, y'all didn't like when they were honest. Well, we talked about the road up in Bordentown East.
All I'm saying is that when they were proposing before, they were saying all that coral out there is dead anyway. There's no life out there.
Yeah.
And that's a lie. People still diving out there. People still snorkeling out there. I snorkel out there.
Yeah.
Like, there's lots of life out there.
No, we know that.
So
a blind man could see that.
And these ships are still coming in, doing damage with, so I don't know. I've already voiced my views. I don't give a fuck about the cruise tourism. We can focus on stayover, and I will be using whatever little platform that I have to advocate for no birthing facility.
I don't mind a
advertising.
I want to save the coraling thing.
I don't mind a cruise birthing facility. I just would prefer it not be in town. Let's use our eastern districts.
Yeah, that's the conversation that probably needs to be happening. Yeah.
Because don't they have deeper waters? Isn't that where
it rough out the side, bridge?
When we were being discovered and all that kind of stuff, then where they were coming from, the eastern side.
Oh, when they came on, used to trick the people with the lights,
right? Send them back down,
crash into the reef, and then I remember hearing that story. And it was like, yo, we're fucked up. The boats used to be crossing.
No, that what the pirates were doing.
The boats were okay, but the boats were crossing, and they did flash the light, make it like it was a lighthouse. People would start to come towards us, crash into the reef, and then we go hit them up like,
rob them.
Oh, y'all crashed? Yo, we help you for 10%. We pirates, bro. We been pirates.
We've been.
Speaking of, say the dates. Pirates Week is about November 8th.
Ooh.
Are they doing an actual week?
They doing on months, November 8th to the 30th?
Yeah, let's revamp this. I hope the team that was behind Cayman, Cayman Emancipation is behind.
Listen, be warned, food vendors. Be fucking warned.
All right. We've reached the food section of the pod.
Be warned.
Let's get out of here then.
Quality control is your friend.
Because me and Chris
don't serve me fucking garbage.
Me and Chris coming in, we're going to tell the people what is garbage and what is not.
All right, we save Heather Bud.
Don't make us bring out live stream out there with the food.
We save Heather Bud and stuff for later. Let's get out of here. Any final comments?
Yes, guys, the Miss Cayman Islands Universe pageant takes place this Saturday at the Westin, and we are supporting our contestant number 7, Miss Janae Rhonda Rambaran. Best of luck from your favorite supporter, Keish. Love you.
Final comments. I was looking at an Instagram post this week, and I was in the comment section. There was one comment that stood out to me, and I kept it, and it spoke to me. It said, I know everybody thinks they lived in the best generation to grow up, but I think the 90s and early 2000 kids had it the best. As kids, our consoles were not online yet, but had better games and quality than previous generations. And cell phones were just phones. So we went outside, still used the iPods. Then as we grew up, we lived on online wild, wild west in the late 00s. To the early 2000s. YouTube and social media were just for fun, not for money. And video games were made for love and not pay to win corporate BS. I felt like they're the perfect blend of old and new, outside all day, gaming at night. I never felt something that hit me so hard.
Yeah.
Because this generation is cooked to me.
Agreed.
Nothing is...
You almost made me shed a tear, Chris.
Nothing feels pure and just honest out of just doing it for so.
Oh, it's all content, what I can get from it. Yeah.
You know, even YouTube content is kind of like all the same now. Nothing really feels like genuine or new. Like back in the day when YouTube was like just a thing, and I mean, all the content was just so original. All the people were just so unique and
This boy showing his age, this whole podcast.
Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind. Listen, when I was growing up, when I was a gamer,
when I was a young man,
when I was a gamer, listen, when I was a gamer, when I used to drive around, I used to keep a fucking TV in the car in case I had to pull up.
I remember.
In case I had to pull up somebody's house.
I remember.
And do the business. Like you come, you roll up prepared.
Psychopath, bro.
Listen, it's not a fucking joke.
With the AV, with the red, white, and yellow cable.
They never know if you got to pull up to a motherfucker house.
What was that shit you talked about on Thursday?
But it was a thing though, because like, you know, my crew was quite famous back in the day.
I remember that though. You couldn't play games on certain people's TVs. Your parents was like, nah, you're not fucking on my TV. Kids don't know how good they got it playing on a fucking 60-inch flat screen.
Because them TVs were heavy bitches, Regin.
And they learned it
like
flat
back TV.
Like 60 pounds, you got a fucking...
I picked up a 60-inch the other day and I was like, yo, you can carry by yourself. I'm like,
yeah,
we come a long way, bro. It took 3 people to move this shit back in the day.
32-inch was like 2 people, bro.
Yeah.
Not a joke.
Yo, we old as shit. Thank you
for yourself. You guys are old as shit.
You getting there, no?
No, I'm a young girl like me.
You say December? Get your ass in the gym, yo. Let's go. You listen
me real quick.
You been listening to the Link Up podcast. You know what it is. I'm not doing the whole spiel. Find us on IG at Pod Link Up. Go listen to Phil's episode, The World Talk. Go back and run up some of our old episodes. This is your first time listening or watching on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube people, seeing how ugly we are. Thank you. Hi. So whether you're in the car, cleaning, cooking, whatever, doing your chores, you're at work, you're bored, you're not doing the work you're supposed to be doing, we appreciate you. We hope you enjoy this as much as we enjoy making this for you. Be safe, be blessed out there. Hopefully we'll be back same time, same place next week. It's the Link Up Podcast.